In today's episode, we can start to wind down our season here, our first season with Portsmouth. We have a semi-final in the Papa John's Trophy, which means we could potentially have some silverware for us this season. And we push on and try and see if we could potentially win a League One title. What's up, guys? Mental Hog back here, episode 7, Portsmouth, Road to Glory. And currently we find ourselves sitting second in the table, game in hand on Milton Keynes Dons, better goal difference. We could potentially, again, find ourselves top of the leaderboard here if we continue getting results. Now, in the last episode, we played against Charlton and we got Shrek'd and FIFA'd and all this stuff, and I was very frustrated. But boys, don't get me wrong, I have been so excited to be recording these episodes for you guys. I've been having such a great time making these videos, editing these videos, looking back at all the dumb shit that I do while I record. It's been hilarious and it's been a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are having fun as well. And if you are having fun and you're not subscribed to the channel already, hit the subscribe button down below. It costs you nothing. I'll even give you a couple seconds right now. And yeah, that way you can keep up to date with the content and see what we are doing. So I just noticed that Dozzle, by the way, is now up to 67 rating, which means he's going to start competing with Naylor for that starting position. Andy Cannon up to a 70. Wow, I didn't see this after the last episode. What's going on here? Ben Close has been at 69. Let's see what else is going on. I'm seeing some growth, boys. I'm not gonna complain about some growth. Nice stuff. Okay, wow, nice. And if you're enjoying the content, make sure to leave a like down below so that I know you're enjoying the content, because just seeing those likes, even though, you know, at the end of the day, doesn't really mean anything, besides you just hit a button, it shows me that you guys are enjoying the content, and it makes me feel really motivated. Even though I already am to begin with, it makes me feel even more motivated to get the videos out for you guys. But yeah, and leave comments down below for countries to scout. I'm thinking it might be time to start expanding our horizons here and at least doing a couple of countries. Like, I'm from the US, so maybe just scout the US just cuz, and maybe Russia because that's my nationality, just things like that. Anyways, first team against Northampton because it's kind of crunch time in the league, so I'm kind of more concerned with that. And then we'll see what happens with the second team in the game against Oxford that comes midweek. We play them twice back to back, by the way. We play them in the cup and then immediately play them in the league on the weekend. So we're gonna roll out the first team against Northampton Town. This is a team that I did a Road to Glory with back in FIFA 19. Really enjoyed them. They didn't play 5 at the back then, or at least I didn't use them that way. But anyways, let's go ahead and roll out. And I know in the last couple of episodes there have been slight audio issues, mainly because when I'm playing the game I'm using my speakers behind me here, under my monitors, to listen to the game so that I don't have to wear headphones when I record, because I prefer not to if I don't have to, I guess. And whoa, what's going on here? We're almost conceding. Anyways, so yeah, I apologize for the audio issues. I think what happened was I turned up the gain on my microphone because I was trying to get just louder audio instead of having to go into the editing software and raise the volume of all the clips. What I was doing instead was just turning up the gain and thinking that that would help, but what it's actually doing is it's starting to pick up the audio from behind the microphone and picking up the speaker, and it's making it so that you guys are hearing double of the commentators in the games, especially when they get loud right before a goal gets scored and things like that. I did notice that. I apologize for that. It should be fixed from here on out. I will definitely double check in this episode. Oh, Ronan Curtis. Nice stuff. They opened up at the back. There's 3 of us just running through on goal. Easy stuff. Harness with a good cross. Nice to see. And we've already had uploads come out so far in 2021 for you guys, but for me today is December 30th, so this is my last day recording a YouTube video in 2020, and I'm new to it, honestly. I only started doing it about a month ago, and I've been really enjoying it. I really appreciate all you guys' support so far, by the way, watching these videos. The fact that they get any views at all, without me really doing too much sharing or promoting or anything like that, because I just, shit, Hoskins scores. Anyways, yeah, I really appreciate your guys' support on the channel so far, and I'm hoping that we will just continue to grow. This is really fun for me, if nothing else, so yeah, this will be the last video I record for 2020. I'm looking forward to 2021. I think if I'm going to set a goal for myself, it would probably be just to be not more consistent necessarily. I've been uploading way more than I intend to, but I've just been having so much fun doing it that I just have been non-stop, like recording, editing. It's just really fun for me, honestly. But I think my goal would be to maybe create a more consistent upload schedule, find days that work and days that don't, and times that work and times that don't, things like that. And maybe in terms of growth, I don't know. Maybe my goal is to reach 100 subscribers this year. I know that's nothing crazy. We're already at 43, I believe, 43, 44, something like that. So yeah, I don't really care so much about if my channel grows or not. I'm having a lot of fun making this. It's a really interesting way for me to play the game. It's a really interesting way for me to assess the way I interact with the game and things like that. So yeah, it's just fun. It's just different for me. I really enjoy it, and I'm definitely going to keep doing it, and I hope you guys stick around and keep watching. I really appreciate that you guys have been doing it in the first place. A 1-1 draw is not ideal. Depending on the other results today, we could see ourselves go in certain directions in the table, but yeah, I'm not quite sure what the implications of the draw for that game are going to be, but what I do know is that I am going to sim forward to this cup semifinal, and I'm going to play it because it's a cup semifinal. This cup semifinal is going to be away to Oxford. I'm going to roll out with the second team here, and I'm going to play this game. Here we are at the Oxford Stadium, whatever it's called. Don't know what it's called because it's not really in the game. But anyways, I believe if we win this game, boys, we get to play at Wembley, and I would love to play at Wembley this season. I don't know about you guys. I just would love to get this team some experience at Wembley. One day we'll see them at Wembley for bigger things. FA Cups, Carabao Cups. For right now, the Papa John's trophy will be just fine. And I see Monroe in space at the back stick, but it finds Politic, who actually almost puts it in the net. That was impressive. Now we're struggling to switch players. Phelan, and we concede. Yeah, I was struggling to switch players there. I really just wasn't switching to who I wanted. That's okay, not the biggest deal. Last episode I got pretty pissed off playing this game, so today I'm going to try and focus on just not... It's just a video game at the end of the day. On one hand, if I could stop stuttering, that would be great. On one hand, I want to perform well and, you know, get through the final of a trophy like this for the sake of the channel, right? And for the sake of the content, just for it to be more interesting and more entertaining. But I guess on the other hand, seeing me lose and rage and shit is pretty funny. Monroe is just getting shafted this game, to be honest. We're down 1-0 at halftime. This is a big game, lads. We shouldn't be doing so badly. But on the other hand, we are new to this team, so I don't know. Maybe they're just nervous. Maybe they've got some confidence issues from past results going into this game. But we shouldn't let that affect us, boys. We should be professionals. We should be, you know, we should be getting the win here. We should be. I feel like part of the problem is I do sprint a lot. And Dozzle finds an equalizer! As I talk about sprinting or whatnot. Oh my goodness. I've been thinking that if anybody was going to find us a goal, it's going to be Dozzle, because I've seen him all game getting in great positions, doing good stuff, really forward runs and passes and really positive stuff. That's one thing about my style of gameplay with like the through balls down the middle, is that it's really high risk when you play them because you just will lose the ball a lot. But you know, the couple of times that you do get them off, you get nice chances, and if you just do it enough, you will see the results. But I think we need to work on, especially as we find ourselves potentially going up to the championship next season and eventually the Premier League, we need to work on finding more than one way to score goals, because every game is going to be different. You can't necessarily always do the same thing and find, you know, good results every single time just playing one way. So you need to be able to adapt. That's true in the real life game and in FIFA as well, of course. And look at Tom Naylor making the run, but he just stops. And now we have Politic and Andy Cannon. The cross is bad, just a bad cross. Bad cross from Politic. His passing stats are pretty terrible, so something we're working on. Ooh, Bryn Morris. Oh my god! The dummy run from Ellis Harrison to find Bryn Morris. Of all people, to find us the go-ahead goal. I did not think it was going to be this man. He's been kind of sitting off on the sidelines for this all season long. That pass from Ellis Harrison was amazing, though. I mean, honestly, just world-class play from Ellis Harrison to find the run of Bryn Morris there. An excellent shot by Bryn Morris. It didn't have that much power. It was going pretty slowly. So I'm surprised the keeper wasn't able to get a better chance at saving it there for himself, but I'm not going to complain about that. I am definitely going to take the go-ahead goal in this game, because we could potentially see ourselves going to a cup final. And we just have a couple of minutes to hang on here, so I'm going to get the ball as far up the pitch as I can, and then I'm just going to play it into open space. and hope for the ref to blow for full time sometime soon, although he might give us this attack, so I will take it. And I see Ellis Harrison at the back post running unmarked, and he couldn't put the header in the back of the net. We've had a couple of chances like that with him this season, and both times that I remember he has not put it in the net. But a 2-1 result against Oxford United. They gave us a good game. They gave us a rough time, but we were able to see it out, and I am very happy with the lads for finding the equalizing goal and then finding the winning goal as well. Good stuff from the boys. So coming out of one Oxford game, before we hop into a second Oxford game, we have some growth to report. Harness up to a 71. Naylor, surprisingly enough, despite him being a little old, is growing. He finds himself at that 68 rating now, which is great. Johnson, our right back, finds himself up to a 70 rating now as well. So we're well on our way to having a 70 rated squad here. Is there anything else in terms of growth? Yes, Connor Phelan, our young Irish center back, is up to a 64 rating, so that's really good. And I think that's all. Bass is up to a 68, but that happened probably an episode or two ago. Alright, so they gave us a run for our money in the cup, and we're going to roll out against them in the league now. They said 20th, so that's interesting that we had such a hard time against them. I wonder why that was. But we're going to sim this match because they're 20th in the league, and I'm really only interested in playing people that are contending for the playoff spots. And we concede early on. Okay, so win all puts them ahead in the 24th minute. I think I'm going to hop in and make a couple of changes. I don't want to have to do this every single day, but I mean every single game today, but I feel like I might not really have too much of a choice. Maybe we need a formation change. Maybe we need a tactics change. I thought I had some pretty solid tactics. What I do see is a pretty solid run from Marcus Harness, and he gives us the equalizer. Very nice. And the dying embers of the game is the 83rd minute. Marcus Harness, leave it to him. Pretty late on in this game. I think that there is still time in it for us to find a go-ahead goal. And Andre Dozzel gets muscled off, and we're going to have to take, even though we just beat them with the second team, we're going to have to take a draw. The the Oxford fans seem pretty upset by that result. I would be too. They were controlling this game for most of it, even though we had possession. So, yeah, unfortunate result. We're going to have to take it, though. And wow, Marcus Harness up to a 72 now. He's just continuing to grow like crazy. Craig up to a 66 now. The growth in the team at the end of this season here is pretty intense and pretty insane and really good to see, and I'm not complaining about it one bit. We find ourselves up against Burton Albion next, though. They're 18th in the league. They beat us last time we played against them. I don't know if that was because I simmed or what, but again, I've been saying this for pretty much the whole time for 2 whole episodes now. We have the potential to go top of the table here if we win our game. Do the other teams play? Yes, Milton Keynes Dons play Crewe Alexandra, and Ipswich Town plays Sunderland. So if there's a chance for Ipswich to drop points before the end of the season, it will be now. And if there's a chance for Milton Keynes Dons to drop points now, I don't think it will be now. Because Crewe Alexandra, actually, they have 19 draws. So we'll see how it goes. I'm going to sim this with the first team now. If we find ourselves down again like we have been lately, I will have no choice but to jump in. I'm hoping that I don't have to do that. Oh, early on we find ourselves with a penalty. Okay, let's see if Ellis Harrison can convert this. We've looked dangerous early on. They've been fouling us. Not fouling us, but they've been struggling against us so far. And let's see if we can bag this. Yes, we can. Ellis Harrison scores us a penalty to put us ahead. And I'm just going to let him celebrate. Nice stuff. And let's jump back out into the simulation. We put ourselves ahead early on our own terms. Let's keep it this way, boys. Nicolaisen out of position. Unable to beat his man. He's getting spun in the box. Holy shit, how did he win that tackle? What a player he is. We absolutely have to find him and bring him back next season. Because goddamn, he's great. Andy Cannon? Oh! Ben Close finds us a second goal. On the rebound. Andy Cannon unable to put it in the net. But Close sticks it in the back of the onion bag. Will Harness find Andy Cannon? He will. That's going to be 3-0. I'm going to jump to the result because this game looks over. They find 1 goal back. Unfortunate that we can't keep the clean sheet. And Milton Keynes Dons win and Ipswich Town lose. Nice. Speaking of Michael Jacobs' playtime, he has a perfect opportunity this game to show us that why we need to play him more. We're going to play up against Wimbledon, sim with the first team. Bass is in for McGillivray, who's away on international duty, and Ronan Curtis is also out on international duty. So Jacobs gets his chance to play on that left wing spot. Let's roll out against Wimbledon. They are 11th place, so they might be a little bit dangerous, but let's see what we can do against them in the sim. We've been in form all season. We're contending for the promotion, and it doesn't. It doesn't seem like we want to get promoted. I don't know what's going on. I just want to. Yeah, there you go, Marcus Harness. Thank you. I want to see some spirit. I want to see some fight. I want to see some interest in moving forward in the leagues here. What is this negative backwards passing that we're doing? What is that? There were runs being made on either wing or down the middle, and you picked none of them. But I'm not going to complain because Andy Cannon then goes on to score the goal for us. They almost equalized at the last minute there. But thankfully we can drag that result across the line. I think we honestly barely made it through that game, is what that looked like to me. Ipswich dropped more points, I saw. And oh, we have our cup final coming up. Welcome to April 2021, lads. Let's start off by seeing this. The Nicolaisen loan period is set to expire. The player, unless you're trying to sign him on a permanent deal, has performed very well for us. And while he's been at the club on loan, my advice would be to give serious consideration to trying to negotiate a permanent transfer. So, yeah, I would love to bring him in. Just, I can't. He has played well for us at the club. You're absolutely right on that. And I want to bring him in, but I don't actually have the option to. So we'll see what happens with that. I mean, next season I'll definitely bring him in. We've got the Youth Squad monthly report. We've got Hooton keeping decent potential. Dooley's potential is starting to, find its last where it's going to stay, and it looks okay. 80 to 86 for Mark Duggan. That's not too terrible either. 78 to 88. That's also not so bad. We've got 73 to 79 on Calvo, and he's up to 58 rating. I'm not liking the potential on him, but eventually we could loan him out or use dynamic player potential to get that up, and he'll probably become a pretty good player for us. I don't know. I like his stats, so I kind of want to keep him around. Aaron King is up to 86 to 94 potential, so this guy is definitely going to be a gem for us. The Irishman is definitely going to be a really good player. We just need to get this passing and things and stuff like that up because, damn, he has some terrible stats, to be honest with you, in the technical department. We've got McKinnon, who has a max potential of 80 now, but again, is a player I'll probably loan out and sell for some cash later on. Joel French, same thing with him. His potential is pretty low, but probably sell him on later. Aiden Ballantyne looks okay. 85 max potential is not bad. I don't know why I said that about Joel French. It's not terrible either. 84 max potential for Derek Kilpatrick. I'm not sure if he's going to quite make the cut, but we'll keep him in for now. We don't need to make room just yet. 65 to 83. That potential is also a little low. So we'll see what happens. We might need to start looking to offload some of these players, depending on what we see in our Youth Scout report here. We've got Cyan Bennett. Cyan Bennett, I don't know, but he's got a great 350k. Definitely bringing him in. We've got Cyan Floyd. No thank you. And we've got Reece Jenkins, 800k. Let's get in there, lads. The Welshman, hell yes. That's going to end it off for Wales, though. I'm pretty proud of the results from that one. We've got Henry Harding. No thank you. We've got Lucas Sadler, 475k. He is a goalkeeper. We've got lots of them, but we will bring him in while we have space and take a look. And we will do the same with Thomas Kelly. And that's going to end off our youth scouting for this season. What I might do is just move over to the second, or maybe mid-month, or something like that, and then send them away then. We'll try it. Okay, so we have our cup final here in the EFL trophy, the Papa John's trophy. We're about to go to Wembley, boys. It's going to be against Carlisle United. I don't know if they're in the League One with us, are they? I think they are. I don't remember. So Carlisle United are 14th in League 2. So they're a League 2 side. So, I mean, on paper, if we're comparing these teams, a team challenging that's for the title in League 1 versus a mid-table, lower league table League 2 side, I think we should be winning this trophy. But we'll see. We'll have to wait and see. I think what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to let Naylor captain the side this game in place of Morris. He'll play. I want him to be the captain because I want him to lift this trophy. And then other than that, we are going to roll out with the second team for this game. It's going to look like so. Let's not waste any time. Let's get into Wembley. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Wembley Stadium for the first time in this series. And definitely not the last time we'll be in this stadium, but it is always a unique experience when it is your first time. And Carlisle had to surpass MK Dons and Bolton Wanderers to get to the cup final. So, good for them. I wonder how you get put in this trophy. There weren't that many rounds, so there weren't that many teams in it. I wonder how they decide who plays in it. I would have to look into that. Carlisle United look like so. I don't know any of their players. They're going to play in a 4-3-3 with a CDM. And we know how our team looks. It's the second team lineup. And let's see if Monroe and Dozel and Naylor and the lads can lead us to Cup glory in the first season here. We had to go through quite a lot of stress to get to this point. We had to win a penalty shootout against Leyton Orient. We had to surpass Oxford United, which was a way tougher game than I thought it was going to be. And now here we are in the Cup final. Hopefully this can just be a day of enjoying the game and celebrating at the end. Dozel puts us ahead early on. I was looking for Monroe with that pass, but I'm not going to complain about the fact that it reaches Andre Dozel, who's going to go and celebrate in front of somebody's fans. I'm not sure if there are. Yeah, it looked like those are our fans. Good through ball from Politic. I think we're starting to see the fruits of his labor and his development plan. Nice early goal to settle the nerves. It helps when you're playing against 4 at the back. It just feels like a lot more fun. Jacobs! Yes! Jacobs has been complaining and wondering if he's going to want to stick around at this team. We let him play in this Cup final, and he rewards us duly with a goal, a second goal. Monroe this time, playing it to Dozel, who sweats it across. Not quite sweats it across, but Jacobs goes cross-body. The keeper, unable to get to that one. Oh, wow, they almost find the goal there. And we keep it in. Can I find the pass here? No, that was really risky from me. And really stupid as well. And now we defend with our lives. And I don't think it's going to matter. That is entirely my fault. I played a terrible pass with my right back, and then I had just nothing to pass to. And I should not be building out of the back when I have nothing. I should just clear it out wide. They cannot shoot from Rosette. Could have easily tripped over the ball or something, or just missed and found it in the back of the... See it hit the back of the net. Unfortunately, it looks like they're going to equalize. That volley had so much power on it that I don't even know what to say. There have been times where I've gone up 2 goals and still found myself conceding a couple and putting myself in a terrible position. Monroe immediately finds us a goal back. Despite getting his shirt tugged, despite all that, our hero, at the end of the day, I think that goal will probably bring us across the line with a win. I'm happy with him for finding a goal back right away. Monroe? Find another one, son. Oh my god. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. It's a Cup final, and Monroe steps up to the plate and takes it home. I think that's 2 goals for him today, and now we find ourselves 2 goals up with a cushion. In the 68th minute, we've got plenty of time. This is seriously amazing. It's a testament to what can happen when you trust the youth. Monroe has come in for us after being a 42 rated left back. We turned him into a striker because we like the look of his stats, and now look at him. He's scoring 2 goals for us in a Cup final in his first season at the club. Imagine what it's going to look like in a few seasons' time when we have Monroe scoring for us in Champions League games, Champions League finals, FA Cup finals, Premier League games that win us titles. This kid is something special. I am so excited to continue to use him. He looks so great. We have tired players. Bryn Morris is going to come on for Craig in the last few minutes. He's doing really well. He's just tired. And I'm going to let my Youth Academy kid, Merrick, come on for a few minutes just to give him some experience in the Cup final. And we have potentially a hat trick on for Monroe in this Cup final. Can we do it? Nah, not quite. The keeper, unfortunately, makes a save for once. Why are they recommending that I sub on Cannon at center back? Naylor, can you find us one more goal? No, probably not. Whoa, what the heck was that? That was interesting. Boys, we've won our first trophy this season. It is going to be the Papa John's Trophy at Wembley in our hands. The lads have done it. Naylor is absolutely gassed at that. Dozel scores, Jacob scores, and Monroe scores a brace. What a game. These kids are legends. I cannot wait to see them continue to grow and develop and see more title celebrations. Look at the lads enjoying themselves. This is just amazing stuff. This is what you literally love to see in career mode. I'm going to take my face out for a few minutes so that you guys can just enjoy these celebrations. And our captain Tom Naylor, who has stepped up in a big way for us near the second half of the season, is going to lift up the EFL trophy. I will join back in for the squad photo. Papa John's Trophy champions, boys. Hell yeah. And I just now noticed that I forgot to show you guys the players that we brought into the club after the Youth Academy report. So, we have Lucas Sadler, 17-year-old keeper, 6'3", 60 overall, 67 to 91 potential, and he's got 5-star weak foot already, so that's nice. Cheyenne Bennett, who's 5'10", he's got pace, passing, dribbling, shooting, some good defending and physical. I think this guy is going to be a good central midfielder for us, so we are going to go ahead and make the conversion. It'll take 4 weeks. I think it'll be worth our wait. We've also got Thomas Kelly, currently 42 rated. He's got pace, passing, and dribbling. I think he's just in the wrong position. I think he's definitely a bit more of a winger. Center midfield takes 2 weeks, so let's try that and see what happens there. And then we've also got Reese Jenkins, who has pace, dribbling, passing, and okay shooting. I think this guy's a bit more of a winger too as well. He's got good acceleration, agility, balance, ball control, dribbling is good. Let's go ahead and put him on, he's a left-footed, so we're going to put him at left mid. Boom, 2 weeks, we'll see what happens. Now we focus our attention back on the League One, where we now have 2 games in hand on MK Dons, and we're only 3 points behind them. So we have the chance to just completely demolish them and secure our title. Aha! And Nick Eliason, interestingly enough, has come in and said, "Hey Gaffer, not sure what's going to happen now, but I wanted to say that I've really enjoyed my loan spell at the club. I hope we can make a permanent deal. And I'm going to say you've been great for us. It's been really good having you here. You've done well, and you've settled in with the other lads. It's up to the clubs to talk to each other now, but I hope we can make something happen to bring you here on a permanent deal. I absolutely will be bringing him back in the next season. Don't you guys worry about it one little bit." Oh my god, I did not know that we had this game in today's episode, but we're going to get through it. I want to get through as many games as possible. I want to leave us just like a couple of games in the next episode so that we can just wrap it up and take a look at the squad and all that kind of stuff. So we're going to play this MK Dons game because goddamn, that's actually huge. So with our insane squad with great growth, we are going to roll out against MK Dons. Absolutely, this game is going to go a long way to deciding the title. They do play 5 at the back formation, so that's a little, you know, annoying. We're at home though. Ladies and gentlemen, the game that is going to potentially seal us the title victory is going to be at none other than Fratton Park, the stadium that we have grown to love. I have really grown to love this stadium. I love playing games here, the fans, the atmosphere. It's just great, honestly. It's just amazing. I love this stadium. I hope that today we can secure the 3 points that will definitely give us the title. Last time we played against MK Dons was like one of the first games of the season that I quick-simmed, and we lost. But again, I quick-simmed. So yeah, this has huge implications on the title. I think, at the end of the day, we'll probably still end up winning it, but it starts here. Well, it really started 39 games ago for us, when we played our first few games with this team. And may I just say, how proud I am of all these lads for accomplishing what they have. The second team has won a Papa John's trophy. They get free pizza for life, lads. Anyways, I'm not trying to talk bad about the trophy. We did win a competition, and that's just amazing. Silverware in any fashion is pretty good. We already have more than Tottenham Hotspur, so. And now we are looking to find ourselves top of League One. I am amazed that we are even able to make it to this position where we can consider winning a competition like this, because early on I really wasn't sure. We looked like we were in the relegation battle at the beginning of this season, and then I was like, I don't know, we'll probably finish mid-table maybe. I don't think we can challenge for promotion. Now here we are playing the game that is ultimately going to decide the title, and it's going to start with an offside. What are we defending? Did you see my back four in a square? We literally penned somebody in, and that's all we did. Can I please switch to Jack Watmo? Okay, so we go down early. Like, man, Literally, I was spamming my player switch and it was switching me between my left back and Nicolaisen. All I wanted to do there was switch to Jack Watmo and make a run at that guy and get the ball back. That's all I wanted to do. We're going to switch to Ben Close as they pass outside of the box, though. We're not going to let them get this chance. I have to run out Nicolaisen because Ben Close cannot stick in a tackle, and they give a penalty. You've got to be kidding me. Let me see. I want to see this. I want to see this. That's soft, ref. That's soft. I didn't do anything. I didn't stick a tackle in. I didn't touch the lad. I did nothing. But we make a save! McGillivray is our hero, let me tell you. If we win the game today, it's all down to him. We've been so bad. We've been bad at the back. We've been absolutely absent at the front. We've had nothing all game. And now I see Andy Cannon running through. I do see Andy Cannon running through. We're going to stop. Find Ellis Harrison, who gives us the equalizer. There's hope still, lads. There's hope still in this game. I didn't really think there was. That came out of absolutely nowhere. We don't deserve this one bit. Not one bit at all. I am going to sub off Naylor for Dozzle. And I don't know. On the fast break, we actually get them one time. There was one gap. We found it. We were able to make them pay for it. I'm not going to complain about it, but we don't deserve that goal. We don't deserve to even get a point out of this game in my mind right now, unless we step it up. Nicolaisen, yes, lad. Oh my god. Like, he's got 6 months left on his contract, right? So, why can't he just... Is that another penalty? You've got to be kidding me, referee. You've got to be kidding me. He's actually been paid off. That's the softest penalty I've seen. I don't know. I don't know, man. That looks like pretty solid to me. They go to the left again. And we make another penalty save. This man has made 2 penalty saves today. 2. We cannot put in a tackle today. Every tackle that we have been getting... Oh my god. This man. If he doesn't get the man of the match, I don't know. I don't know what the hell you have to do to get the man of the match as a goalkeeper if it's not this. And they have bodies forward. 2 minutes of extra time. We need to hang on at this point for this 1 point. We're really struggling for form in the league today in general. Every single game we've played... What? Every single game we've played, we've been on the back foot. It's a 1-1 draw to Milton Keynes Dons. We're unable to beat them. Look at the fans. They're absolutely furious. I would be too. This is just such a frustrating result. We need to be doing better than that, boys. We absolutely have to be doing better than that. Andy Cannon with an 8.1 rating. That's the only good thing that came out of there. Boys, I keep getting emails about the Nicolaisen loan set to expire. And so I think what I might do is, in a way to be a little smart, I'm going to wait till the season is over, of course. But once the season is over, I might terminate his loan and try and bring him in on his pre-contract, because he does have a month remaining. But our next game up against Gillingham, they are a relegation-threatened team. I see no reason why we shouldn't be getting 3 points here. We don't have that many games left in the league. This is away, so I'm going to play the first team and sim. I think I like press after possession loss more so than I like pressure on heavy touch. Why am I talking? Ellis Harrison, that is his 30th goal in League One this season. Anyways, what I was talking about, because you probably heard me halfway through my little mumble, is I think my team looks pretty lost in simulations and inside of the actual games I'm playing themselves too. I think that has to do with our custom tactics and instructions and stuff, so I might have to go in and edit those after this game. The long ball instruction, they just do stupid things. Stupid things. Mostly the reason why... Oh, Naylor scoring another goal for us. Yes, Ellis Harrison finds us a 3rd goal, and now I can safely jump to result. Like I said, I was worried they'd bring one back, and they did. Team is gassed after that game, though. Should have made a couple of subs, I think. Definitely the first team is not going to be ready for this game against Rochdale, though. Yeah, absolutely not. They are 21st now as well, so I'm going to throw the second team out for this one. Cannon is concerned that I might not play him for this game, but isn't he exhausted? He's absolutely exhausted. There's no way in hell you're starting, sir. I apologize. Let's go ahead and sim against Rochdale with the second team, though. Continue just getting through games here. I'm jumping in. I can't have this. I can't fucking have this. Ooh. Monroe! Good trickery. Good trickery from the midfield between Craig and Dozzle and Monroe. running around at the back. They're in a 4-4-2 formation, so it is a little bit easier to break them down. I'm going to stay on the pitch for this. But yeah, look at this tomfoolery going on. Good stuff. Breaking down their defenders. And Lucas Monroe on his 10th goal in League One. Wow. How has he even had time for 10 goals? I feel like he hasn't even been in the team that long, but he has been, though. He's been in this team since episode, I want to say 2. So he's been here for a long time. And a skill move that kind of works. And we've got Craig, and we've got Dozzle, and oh my god, Craig has been crucial. Craig has been crucial to these goals. He's been absolutely crucial for me today. I can see it. You and Craig is absolutely insane. Look at this. The passing play from him is just insane, and Dozzle puts away the finish. That's beautiful to see as well. That's his 4th goal for us in the League One this season, but he's been good for so much more than just a few goals here and there. But Dozzle has just been huge. He's made a difference for us in big games, and are we offside there? We are not. And we get the ball roll through. And, wow, that's not a penalty? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I see Monroe holding onto his hamstring. He looks injured. That's not good at all. This cannot end well. This can't end well. Oh, Bass, you're huge, man. You're huge. And, yeah, we do have to take... Monroe, unfortunately, is going to be getting stretchered off early on into the second half. It looks like a bad knee or a hamstring injury of some sort. And we didn't get a pen for that, and we probably should have. Let's see it. Oh, I see. He landed on his ankle. Yikes, that does not look good at all. Well, we get a ball drop. Harrison has to come on for Monroe. Let's just hope it's not something bad. If it's a really bad injury, I'm going to be very upset. Wow, they bring a goal back. They are just so dominant in the possession. I don't know. But we have to... The results have to start getting better. They have to. Oh my god, we can't make mistakes like that. And we can't make mistakes like that either. Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Boys, I cannot believe we just lost against Rochdale. And this one is just stinking poo-poo goal. This is just terrible. This is just... everything wrong with FIFA in a nutshell. That's... that's beyond disappointing. Beyond disappointing. But they were the better side, so I guess they deserve 3 points and we don't deserve shit. As if that loss wasn't enough, boys, I have really bad news. Really bad news, and I'm just going to open up the email and let you guys read it yourselves. I'm absolutely gutted about that. That's 7 months out for Lucas Monroe. We need a striker next season. And we don't have a second striker for the rest of this season, so I don't know what we're going to do. Jacobs is very unhappy because apparently he asked for a new contract and I didn't give him one. Oh man, I'm absolutely gutted. I'm absolutely just upset. I'm so upset. He submitted a transfer request. I can't offer him a new contract. Never did I get a notification from him saying he wanted a new contract. So I don't know what he's even talking about. Boys, this is just terrible. This just sucks. I am going to accept a £620,000 offer though from Astra Giurgiu. I think they are a Turkish side. I don't know for sure. For Jordi Hawula, we will definitely let him go next season. I don't need him at the club. Wow, I'm gutted at the fact that he's out injured for 7 months. That means he won't be back until most of the way through November of next season. So, yeah, you guys can expect to see absolutely none of him going forward. And we drew against Milton Keynes Dons, and we lost against Gillingham, and how else did we drop points this episode? We dropped points against Northampton and Oxford United. So we've dropped points way too many times near the end of this season. Our best players are starting to get out injured. Harrison, we have games left to play still, and he's just going to be wrecked for stamina. We're going to at least get through 1 or 2 more games in this episode. I think 2 more games. I just want to get through as much of the season as possible today. We're going to sim this match against Blackpool. Let's try and cheer up. It's not the end of the world, but it really sucks. Just losing a game and finding out that your up-and-coming, just amazing, talented striker is out for 7 months. That's 7 months of him not growing. He'll probably even go down a couple of ratings while he's injured. His potential is probably absolutely fucked. So I don't know. It's hard not to have. It's hard to be positive. It is nice to see Andy Cannon score early against Blackpool. So that's nice, but it's just, I'm so fucking gutted at the fact that he's out for 7 months, man. 7 months. He tore his ACL. That asshole fucking defender on, what team was that even? They're so irrelevant that I don't even remember who they were. Rochdale. Who the fuck is Rochdale? They're going to be playing in League 2 next season, and they're ruining this kid's chance of being successful in the league championship. Same with fucking Jordan Pickford earlier this season against Van Dijk. Putting in terrible tackle. There was no reason for it. And that's 3 goals. So I'm going to go ahead and jump to the result because there's no way. The only thing that happened was Ben Close getting a yellow card. And let's see what the league table shapes up to look like now. They still have this game in hand on us. I just want to see us top of the league table one time. Just one time. That's all I want. It looks like Milton Keynes Dons keep dropping points too, so... Anyways, let's hop through to May. I did remember I said I was going to, I now remembered this. I remembered saying I was going to send my youth scouts away. I kind of forgot. So, maybe I'll just do it now. We'll send them away now. I'm going to send my Finnish scout to, I'm going to send him to Russia, because I think that would be fun. I'm going to send him for 3 months. I'm going to send Friendly Adams out to, I did say the US, because that's where I'm from, and also my nationality is Russian, so, or my parents are from Russia. So I feel a strong bond to that country, so I'm going to send them out there for 3 months. We'll just see what we can get. They'll be back in, it's April now, so their 3 months will be May, June, and July. So we can send them back out in August at the start of next season, just in time, so not bad. It could have been worse with the timing on that. Huula has in fact sold, so that's 450k for us for next season. And Guangzhou Evergrande from China have come in and expressed interest in signing Michael Jacobs for about 1.5 million. I'm kind of sad that the situation at the club has ended up the way it has with him, that he just randomly said, we said something about a contract and never did, and now he just wants to leave. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get as much money as possible for him. I will let him go. I'm not going to let him stay. I'm not going to make him stay at a club he doesn't want to be at. He is 29. He's only going to start dropping off in his overall soon, so we're going to try and get as much money as we can. We get 1.6 million for him, so next season we will look to find a replacement for him, as well as maybe Jordi Huula. And I think because the next game is against Sunderland, who are a pretty huge potential promotion side to play, I think I'm going to save them for the next episode. I think we'll just round off with the scouting report, the Youth Scout monthly update. So they said that they don't want Cameron Pring. I've been calling him Callum. His name's Cameron Pring. They said they are not interested in bringing him back, so good to know. I will not be interested in signing him in the first place, so good stuff. Let's take a look at the Youth Squad monthly report. Sadler, potential of 67 to 87, so Houghton actually has better potential than him, so that's interesting. Dooley is keeping his solid potential. Zion Bennett, his potential is dropping quite a lot, but we are converting his position, so I'm not quite sold on that, whether we keep him or not yet. And his overall isn't that bad either, so Duggan is training. These guys have a pretty similar potential. I like them both so far. They look pretty good. Calvo has solidified that potential range of 73 to 79 now, so that looks good. I'm just still going to work on the same stats for him. Thomas Kelly, we are working on still converting to a center midfielder, and Aaron King is continuing to grow as well, so that's good. Maybe next season we'll have to bring him in and start using him. Jack McKinnon is growing, but I don't expect too much from him at this point. Joel French as well, just don't expect too much, but yeah, these players still look pretty good, so we'll see what happens when we finish converting positions for the new guys. And until we need room in our youth academy, I will keep that as is. So I'm going to end the episode off there, boys. I'm going to come back at you next episode with the season finale, where we have games against Sunderland, we have games against Plymouth, Argyle, and Doncaster as well. So those games will see out our season. The league table currently looks like this. We are still 1 point behind with a game in hand, and really it's a race between Charlton Athletic and MK Dons for who's going to finish in that second spot, I think, at this point. But we have been pretty iffy for form in the last few games of the season here, so I'm not really sure what can happen. We could end up in playoffs, we could end up, a lot of places. It's looking unlikely that we'll end up in playoffs because we have 3 games to play, and some of those other teams have 1. Yeah, we're going to be playing against Sunderland for their last game of the season in the next episode. A lot of interesting things happening and unfolding at the end of this season. Doncaster and Blackpool Blackpool we already played. Who's the other team we play? We play against Plymouth Argyle, who are literally bottom of the table, but that hasn't stopped other teams like Oxford and Gillingham and Rochdale from giving us a hard time. We have Doncaster and Plymouth Argyle, as well as Sunderland for the next episode, so that should be plenty of excitement, and also it's going to see us finish out the season. So I will see you guys in the next episode. Thanks for watching.